This is the yin and yang symbol. It means that we can stay in balance, we can stay in harmony if we try to become aware of it. Sometimes life will put us in a place where we don't feel like we're in harmony. And that's okay, as long as we're aware of where we're at and we stay within ourselves. We understand that we're just a being on this journey. That's what the yin and yang symbol is about. That's what harmony is about. That's what life balance is about. All right, guys, what is going on? My name is Jake Smith, and this is Beyond the Physical. This channel is about the spiritual, the esoteric, the metaphysical, the philosophical. So if you like that kind of thing, then you're in the right place. Today we're talking about yin and yang. So if you like yin and yang, if you like life balance, you are in the right place. We are talking about that today. So today I'm going to get right into it. We're going to be using these imageries, these pieces of imagery right here on the screen. I'm going to be using my handy dandy notebook to talk to you about what it looks like to be in harmony, what it looks like to be in life balance. I'm going to show you right here through some of the ancient icons, right? This yin and yang. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to go through each step and you're going to see what I'm talking about as I maneuver my way through it. So here it is. You got a life path, okay? It's looks like this, right? Well, this is me now. This is me in the future. So you can think of these as like little pins, like little dots in time, right? So this is year 1, this can be year 10. But life doesn't really move this smoothly. It doesn't really move this evenly. So what we can do is redraw this line, because life just isn't that flat. Life just isn't that boring. Life has ups and it has downs, okay? So I'm gonna write that here. I'm gonna redraw the life path. Okay, so you have your ups and you have your downs. Sometimes life just puts you in a place. Life just gives you a hand. Life deals you a healthy hand. Life deals you a happy hand. That's what this is. Sometimes life will deal you a negative hand. Sometimes things happen, right? They don't go as planned. They don't go as hoped. They don't go as whatever. You placed meaning on something. You were hoping something to happen and it didn't happen. That's what this right here represents. It's just a slight change in your life journey, right? And these just represent points in time. Okay, so this is a point in time, this is a point in time on your path. And this is really important to remember because it is just time and things will change. Okay, so I'm gonna redraw those people, those little guys, because this is a guy and this is a guy. This guy on top says, okay, instead of what I was talking about before, I'm gonna actually refer to them as the way you think about your path. Okay, the way you perceive your path. So this is my path. Things are going well, but I perceive myself as higher than. So this is what it looks like. I am higher than this person. Unfortunately, I have been dealt a hand that's made me, or I have allowed myself to think that I am somehow better than these other people. Here, what happens when we start to think of ourselves right here? Well, we are thinking above everybody else. We have created this life for ourselves and we think that we're on top of the world. We are better than everybody else. What is the issue with that? Well, from here, we can't grow. We can't learn. We can't keep doing new things, okay? We can't stay humble and hungry. This is what pride looks like, right? So pride is this thing that says, hey, my circumstances are giving me something. That means I can label myself as better than. And how do you know when you start to envelop this pride in your life? You will start to notice it when people start to seem like they are below you. And you'll be metaphysically looking down on people. You'll be noticing yourself looking and perceiving other people as less than. That's when you know. And you can use this picture as we go forward. You'll see it more and more. But from here, I'm in a deeper trough, but I'm thinking a little bit more positively. This is a lot healthier place to be in because right now we see ourselves as in a rough place, but we are thinking more positively. And from here, we can think and get out of these holes a lot easier because this distance isn't as far as this distance. When we start to think of ourselves more negatively than our path, we start to envelop this negative thinking, this disparaging thinking, then this line is super far and it is way hard to get out from down here. So you can think of yourself as like, okay, well, how do I know if I am in this pit? Well, if you start to think of yourselves as never being able to get out, if you start to think that this is just gonna how life is gonna be, this is most likely where you're at. Okay, so I'm gonna take that one away. It's very depressing. So we have the prideful dude. What is this one then? What would this one represent? So if this dude is down here, we have our life journey and it's dealt us a good card, a good hand, right? This is who we are at a place where we are saying, you know, I understand that life has given me some good stuff. I understand where I'm at. I know I'm just a person. I know I'm a spirit trying to go on this path just like everybody else, but I am doing well. I understand that for whatever reason I'm doing well, but I know that I'm still a human. I know that I'm still a spirit. I know I'm still a soul, right? As esoteric as you want to be. So you can stay humble. And what this means is humble and hungry. You're going to stay humble and hungry as you maneuver through life, as you continually say that, you know, I always have room to grow. I want to stay in line with other people too. I want to be able to still communicate with my fellow beings, right? It's really difficult to communicate with others when the path is this far rather than this far. So this path is really close. You understand that, hey, I am close and I am in line with my buddies, right? So I'm going to take away some of these. I'm going to redraw them. Okay, so this is the ideal one that we were talking about. This is humble and hungry, and this is positive thinking, right? No matter where our life journey has given us, we're still thinking of ourselves on this plane that, hey, we're gonna get good hands in life. We're gonna get bad hands in life. That's what humility is. You're gonna be able to notice this in your life and be able to use that to think positively and to be humble and hungry and ready. Okay, so how do I know this? When will I notice this most in my life? Well, I'll notice it when my path starts to look like the ancient proverb symbol of, I said ancient proverb symbol, like it's proverb. It's just a symbol. It's an Asian culture symbol, but it will look like this. And to me, this is what Yin and Yang looks like. This is what it means for me in my life. This is how I try to represent myself and try to understand my life journey in coherence with the others that I am on the journey with, and that I am just a person. I am just a soul. This is the Yin and Yang symbol. It means that we can stay in balance. We can stay in harmony if we try to become aware of it. Sometimes life will put us in a place where we don't feel like we're in harmony. And that's okay, as long as we're aware of where we're at and we stay within ourselves. We understand that we're just a being on this journey. That's what the Yin and Yang symbol is about. That's what harmony is about. That's what life balance is about. And if you're like, oh my gosh, well, actually, let's do this. You're like, oh my gosh, he's like probably a Libra because he's so into like balance. And if it means anything to you, then yeah, I am a Libra. My birthday is coming up here, October 20th. I love balance. I love life harmony. This is the stuff that I like to talk about. Again, I like weird stuff. I like weird drawings. So if you like this, you're going to like more of what's in store. I could talk about this forever, but I'm going to stop today because I get a little long-winded sometimes. But if you like this, you're going to like the channel. So subscribe and like. This has been Yin and Yang. My name is Jake Smith, and it is Beyond the Physical.